Another glorious day, y'all. Another glorious day. I hope everything good with you and yours. So the title of this video is Bodyweight Bodybuilding. Now we all know that bodybuilding is in a category of its own in terms of weightlifters. But today is different. I'll be doing bodyweight exercises, which will still build your body. To me, bodybuilding is working on your physique, working on your physical, becoming stronger, becoming toned, becoming muscular, becoming shredded, right? Improving some way, form, or fashion to become better physically. And not just physically, but mentally. Because in order to build your body, you got to build your mind. So with that being said, let's move right along and get to this money. You dig? So I'm going to start off with some push-ups off the bench. Now the last time, so from the push-up video I did, and I gave a demonstration of the push-ups off the bench, I really realized from that point I had to initiate this particular way of doing push-ups to my favorites. But let's get this money. So this is also the Shredded Chronicles, all right? You know, my take on fitness and all that I do. Let me back this up a little bit. And all that I do, it's always a goal of mine to definitely look better, you know. So, you know, these days, weeks, months, hours, minutes, seconds, time and time again of doing what we do, you gotta show for it. I just can't see me doing reps upon reps, sets upon sets, and lack the results. You know what I'm saying? I can't accept that. Let's get some more of these push-ups in. It's a beautiful day outside, and yet again, you know, the wind definitely draws concern with me. Anyway, let's get it. I ain't gonna let this take me off focus. So with those push-ups there, very narrow. You know, you got a good amount of triceps involved. You know, with that particular way of doing push-ups off the bench. Great way to hit the chest and the tries simultaneously. Beautiful day out. The spring is here. Winter's packing it up. It's time to get to the exciting times ahead of us with this beautiful season. Just concerned with this wind, y'all. But we're going to do what it do and still push forward. Pardon me for a second. Let me get myself together. I noticed on a previous video where my pants was hanging off. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't move like that. Keep my pants up right. This belt was a little tight. Let me just, anyway, I don't accept that either. So I'm about to hit these pull-ups, y'all. Again, flex it. But anyway, so we're gonna hit the commandos. Commandos is great for working those shoulders, I would say. And I feel triceps involved with that movement. I just feel, again, when it comes to those, I really favor those exercises where you put that squeeze on, when you know that close, you know, that close needed, that close form, if you will, for lack of a better term. Let's get him. I'm gonna bring this up a little more. Right about here. I haven't done those in a while. So I'm gonna get some of those in today. You know, feeling great. Let's move it right along. So right now, you know, again, we building the body off of body weight exercises. The Shredded Chronicles. That's what I'm gonna call this. So what I'm gonna do right here, you see the bar. Let me lift this up a tad bit. Lift this up a tad. There we go. So with this bar right here, I'm gonna go underhand. But when I go underhand, I'm gonna go off of the thicker part of the bar. I'm gonna go up the thicker part. And that's really gonna put that squeeze and require effort in terms of your grip to pull up off of that bar in particular. So I'm gonna need my gloves for this one because I think I'll get a better set by doing so today. You know, certain days, you know, it requires me to put more effort than others. And y'all already know my situation. But for those who don't know, still, you know, gotta battle with this injury. But I don't even consider it an injury at this point. It's just, I mean, it is that, but again, no excuses and just doing what I can to get the most of what it is I desire. You know? So if I can get one, if I can get two, if I can get three, if I can get five, all the better. But one thing for sure, you know, the gains are evident, you know? That's one thing for sure. The gains are evident, you know? So let's move right along, y'all. Let me get some of these standard push-ups in. You know, I'm just take you on a journey with me on this workout. You know, with me building my body on this beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? And we're about making it happen. We don't accept zeros. And zeros is what? Doing nothing at all. But better yet, let me get back on that bar. You know, again, I let my body talk to me, and it gives me instructions in terms of what needs to be fed. So that's where I'm at with it. So at this point, there's no particular structured routine per se, but getting right to it is what counts. And I'll take that. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. Moving right along. Still a great contribution to the building process. That's what it is. You know, always go for more though. You know, don't limit yourself, not at all. You know, don't limit yourself, not at all. So, I want to get some of these bicep curls off of this bar right here. I haven't done these in a while. This is sort of similar to the commandos, okay? Because you're putting your hands sort of crossed over like so. And so it's definitely the same exercise, but the difference is I'm supported by the ground, or you're supported by the ground on this one. So you can utilize this bar, you know what I mean, if you're still building up your strength to actually fight with gravity off of the elevated pull-up bar. You know, so again, these are these are an alternative for the commandos, for the commando pull-ups off of the elevated standard pull-up bar, to where you got to fight with gravity because your feet aren't supported by the ground. Flex it. Flex it. You see the activation. You know, the contraction of the body. You know, so again, bodybuilding with body weight exercises. And the beauty of calisthenics, of body weight workouts, are these compound movements. So when I'm doing the pull-ups, or this form of commandos, if you will, which is targeting my biceps, I feel it in my back. And again, those compound movements involve not just your arms, but your back, your shoulders, your core, you know? So let's get this again. Matter of fact, let's get these commandos. Let's go off of this, the elevated bar. Let's fight with gravity. Let's get it. And see, what I also want to mention is this, right? What I also want to mention, when we doing these compound movements, these body weight workouts, our bodies are designed in a way where you can cross over, do all these different maneuvers and positions. This is what keeps your joints healthy. So body weight workouts compared to just the weightlifting way of working out. If you're bench pressing, for example, you're laying down on a flat surface, of course. You're pushing forward, right? Now, it does take legs, core, right? It takes your shoulder, but you're still stationed. Now, if that's the only thing you're doing, your body is being limited with the mobility of all of these different directions that you could do with calisthenics. Now, I love lifting weights too, but my first go-to, this way of working out is a level above me enjoying the weight lifting, without a doubt. So again, using your natural body weight and maneuvering while repping out, again, it really contributes to the mobility aspect, of those benefits. To be, swift, more agile, more flexible, more spunky, as I always mention. Let's get this money though. Let's go. You get the gist, you get the point. Let's get this work now. So I'm gonna go back to these commandos, y'all. Let's go. That was a nice set right there. Now let's get back to these push-ups. You hear that wind picking up. So I wanted to say this too. Now, don't get me wrong. You got guys that only lift weights and are extremely strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing away from you know, weightlifting in any sense of, you know, somebody not being strong, or not even strong, but not being explosive. Not, because I'm not saying everybody who just lift weights aren't mobile, aren't agile, isn't flexible. You know what I mean? That would be an ignorant statement for me to say. And I just want to say that too, because, you know, along with stretching, you know, you never know what one is doing, but in a grand scheme of things, these bodyweight workouts really, again, contribute to your, you know, your mobility and using muscles that weightlifting isn't necessarily gonna target and strengthen. You see what I'm saying? In ways of, you know, contorting your body in certain ways that if you're not doing it on a regular basis, you know, you kind of are more likely to catch a spasm, to pull a muscle, or, you know, these everyday things that we do. And that's the beautiful thing about weightlifting, you know, again, with that mobility. And that's just the key that I'm making. You know, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that complicated in terms of the comparison. So let's move right along, though. You know, but the body weight workouts is my top go-to in terms of strength training and getting the best benefits, in my opinion. But anyway, let's move on. So let's hit those push-ups again. Because you got football players that are very explosive. You know what I'm saying? I said this before. And a lot of those guys lift weights and they move like freight trains. By the way, I want to share with you too. This morning, right now, at this time, it's about 3:45 p.m. At 4 o'clock a.m., I was out here in this very park. It was dark, no lights on. And me and my bro was getting it early with the workout this morning. This is my second workout right now. Yeah, on that type of time. And then me and him gonna link up again tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. again. You know, so like I was sharing with y'all lately, I've been on my my 4 a.m. workout, and it feels great. So it's a you know, again, no, you know, I gotta say this too. It's a big difference between the lat pull down, the machine, it's a big difference with the lat pull down and doing the actual pull up. So it's just common sense, you know? But I had to mention these points because we talking about bodybuilding with body weight exercises right now. Hit these push-ups. Let's get these push-ups off the dip bar. Get some of those in. Show you that from the side again. It's money. Let's get it. And then with these, now, as you can tell, let me show you. With this bar, all right? This bar, it starts from it's slanted. So you can see it goes from high to low. And I'm pointing that out because the lower part of the bar is you could put more tension on this bicep movement, this alternative commando type of movement. So let me back it up just to make sure you was able to see that better. I'm not sure how that angle was. Again, building, bodybuilding with body weight workout. So let's do that set over. Again, I'm going from the lower part of the bar. Flexing, flexing. Moving right along. So I want to hit these underhand pull-ups again off of the bar over here that I pointed out. Again, we're hitting it off of the wider bar. or the thicker bar. You bring this up a tad. There we go, I think that's better. That angle. So, go hit those biceps. Let's get it. Once you get that side view, like so. So it's a challenge today with my grip and everything, but you know what? I want you to see this. I'm still gonna post this video. You know? And the beautiful thing about, pardon me, y'all. I'm trying to, there we go. Get out the way of the sun. The beautiful thing is the progress. And see, this is the thing. And I've said this time and time again. I be having good days and I have better days. And I'm gonna start with a good day instead of saying a bad day. And the reason why, because if you're able to come out here and work out in general, that's a good day, all right? Because that means that you're in good health. That means that you are contributing to your progress. That means that you are taking the initiative to wanna become a better version of you. You know, this is what they call your shadow self, you know? So I want you to see these moments of when I work out to where it's obvious more could be done. So on this channel, you're gonna see the good days, the better days, and the greater days in regard to performance and such. You know what I mean? So it's important that I point that out. So I've had better days, but today is still a good day. Yeah. So we're gonna get right back up there. That's how we do that. It's money. I feel great. Another push-up too, I want to point out that I didn't demonstrate, came to mind later on, but it's always going to be an opportunity to share it with you all, regardless. So why not right now? So I'm gonna go off of this bar right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go overhand with the push-ups. So instead of me going overhand with it, if you will, I'm gonna go overhand and just gonna hit some bicep, hit some tries. So when you go overhand like that, underhand with the push-up, you can see, you know what I mean? There's some tricep in there too. You can see that tricep activation. Again, everything is connected. So one way or another, you know what I'm saying? Everything is getting worked. So let's get right to it. Just mindful of this wind, y'all. That was a nice 17 right there. I also felt that, and I rarely do those. And I will start incorporating the ones or the exercises that I rarely practice. I will going forward start incorporating it more in my routines. That's important. But like I was saying, so I felt that in my biceps, and I felt that in my front delts. You know, I felt it in the upper region by the collarbone and such. You know, but I definitely felt those biceps being targeted. And again, I felt some tricep action, you know, being involved, of course. So let's get to it again. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Let me bring this down a tad. Maybe you can get a better, you know. I hope these angles are right and exact. Let's get right to it. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. So I'm gonna follow up with those off of this bench. Get those from the side for you. Feel it in them tries, y'all. Word. Again, building the body. Bodybuilding with body weight workout. The body, you know, when the weights aren't available, the body is all that you got. You get all that you can get. There's no limit. Let's get these commandos. We bring this in a little closer. Get what you can. Get it all. I don't care if you gotta hang on the bar, you get to it. If you got a certain number in terms of your reps, I don't care if you don't hit that number in one set, you get back on that bar and you complete that set. You got a certain number of sets. You got a certain number of sets that you have a goal to achieve. I don't care if you got to stay in this park for 3 hours until you get those amount of sets done and those reps, you do that. You do that. You know, I wanted to make mention too, this ain't a video of, you know, putting one workout against the other in terms of body weight and lifting weights and all that. You know, everybody got their thing, to each his own. You know, I really don't get caught up in that, but I just wanted to share because of what I'm gonna title this video, you know, body weight workout, bodybuilding with body weight workouts. You know, my take on the word bodybuilding is working out. I don't care about the different categories of different workout titles, if you will. I really don't care about that. And I want to share this too. Another thing that I don't care about, what I don't think makes a difference in terms of however way you start your workout journey. You gotta, I like to think for myself. And that's why I mentioned I didn't start with calisthenics. I started off lifting weights. And then my love for calisthenics grew, which I'm greatly appreciative of. And, you know, that still holds at the very top, if not the very type of working out in terms of strength training that I favor. But I'm also a huge fan of plyometrics, which is that is even fairly new to me. You know, the plyometrics is, I mean, I've done explosive movements as such as the jump and squat. That's a plyometric exercise, you dig? But, you know, with the burpees and the toe tap, all these different forms that I've incorporated in comparison to the amount of years that I've been working out, it's very new to me. So, you know, I just wanted to share that. You know what I mean? You know, again, me personally, I'm not the one to get caught up on what somebody else think is best in terms of a starting point, because you can start off walking, and if that walking take you to doing a few push-ups, then do that. You know what I'm saying? If you started off in the gym lifting weights, just you know, gradually, progressive overload, and do it in a manner that, you know, you could get great gains. You could, you know, and then again, this is about exploring. You know, why not? So I'm just giving you my take on it. You know, let's get this money, man. You know, the body activated. I feel great again. You know what I mean? So, and the results are obvious, you know? I got a little more to say about this, but let me get this money, man. Let's get back to these bicep pull-ups off of this bar here, you heard? And let me tell you, right? So, and what was just demonstrated, it may not look like much, but when you take into account, my body weight, I'm about 172 pounds. That's still 172 pounds hanging from that bar. I'm saying this because for anybody who may feel discouraged by a number count, give yourself grace in regard to depending on your body weight, your body type and such, but understand that there's still weight involved in the exercise. So benefits you will receive benefits from doing the work. So it's important. You know what I mean? Because people easily get discouraged when they compare what it is that they're doing to what somebody else is doing, and don't let that get it can get the best of somebody. But if you put the work in, you can avoid that, because no action taken is no results gained. So give yourself credit if you haven't. That's all. Let's get this money. Let's get right back on that ball. So I had to go with the neutral grip on that one. Again, feed it. Feed your body, switch it up. Go from the push-ups, go to the dips, go to the pull-up bar, go to the ground. You know, don't get it off the bench. You know? Just keep getting at it. You know, if you got a particular, at that moment of just doing one exercise, do that too. You know what I mean? If you just want to do push-ups that day, just do the push-ups. You know what I mean? But everything that you do every single day is going to contribute to your elevation. Let's go, let me get these standards and we're gonna get back over there. So I went up the knuckles with that one. Another form of advice is, as I explained, about if you have wrist problems and it's difficult for you to perform your push-ups off of the flat surface with your palm, you can go up the knuckles. Just like when you do the push-ups off of the bar. You know what I'm saying? Do them off of your knuckles. The concrete is rough. If that's the case for you where you can't tolerate the concrete, You know, sometimes I use gloves, sometimes I don't, whatever. But anyway, you could do them on a wood floor. You could do them on those hard gym mats. But it's just another alternative than placing your palms on the ground to where you're applying more pressure on your wrist. All right? So let's get another set of these in off the knuckles. It's a nice set right there. Flex it, flex it, flex it. Moving right along. Huss. Let me get some of this ball over here. Hit some Australians, y'all. Again, this is Bodyweight. Bodyweight bodybuilding. Yeah. It ain't hard to tell. I excel, then prevail. And now I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna get some shoulders. I wanna work on my shoulders more. You know, certain areas that I lack, it's always room for improvement, y'all. I'll be the first one to tell you. And those who've been a part of the 7 Fitness fam community, y'all know I'll be the first one to admit Peace, peace. That's it?
That's it, man.
Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
Can't go no more, man.
I got you,
I'll
fam.
be here tomorrow.
All right. It's a lot I want to say about that, but you got yours.
You chop it up later. I know you're doing your...
For sure. Yeah, that's what I said. That's it. Word.
Yeah.
Peace.
Good.
Have a great evening, though, you heard?
You too. Safe.
Thank you. You too, bro. Yeah, y'all, I want to work on my shoulders. Again, that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of working out? It's about the improvement. It's about emphasizing, highlighting, developing, transforming everything that it entails to bring about a new you. You know, life in itself, you know? But fitness is at the top of the list of one's self-progression. You know, this is the, as I always say, this is the house, the home that our soul dwells in while we here on planet Earth. Like I said, I need to work on them shoulders. Let me hit the shoulders again. Those felt good. Yeah, those felt good. Then we follow up with the commandos, y'all. Right after that. Then I go right back to the shoulders, you know? That's how we do that. Keep that tension on the muscle. And with those shoulder, the pike push-up, when I go down, when I go down on the work, on the exercise, I'm not forcing it. I feel I'm engaged with the movement. My mind is aligned with what I'm targeting, the shoulders, right? I can feel my back, but it's a rhythm. And with each motion of the movement, that's where I'm letting the tension is building up. So I'm not forcing it. I'm not putting pressure. I'm not pressing forward in a way of just, I'm in a rhythm. Again, that technique, that, staying centered in the target muscle of the shoulder. Staying focused on my target, you heard? So let's get that again. Those feel great. Yeah, those felt great. Hello, sir. Thank you. So I was about to hit the push-ups. Instead of me hitting the push-ups, I'm gonna go up the Australian bar again. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get these push-ups. I'm just going with what my body is asking for. So we'll probably make our way back over to that Australian. Let me hit these push-ups. Let me get it from the side again, for that side view again. Flex it. Flex it. Flex it. Flex it. Great response. That's what you want. Your body should be talking to you. And that way the body talk to you is that contraction, that activation, that stimulation, that desire to want to do more. You know? That's what that talking to is about. Nice 20 piece on those. So what I want to do is, let's go back on that, the underhand push-ups. Then I'm gonna get back to the shoulder, I'm gonna attack them shoulders again. You know? Let's get it. Let me bring this down a tad. felt great. Beautiful day. Spring is here. Beautiful, beautiful day. Let's get it. So I'm gonna hit these shoulders again. But before I do that, let me get some more of these in. So I'm gonna go higher from the higher point of the bar this time. So what I did with that set, I kept it more to the center. So instead of me alternating sides, I kept it in the center. You know, that's what the body was asking for. So that's what I target. I put the target on that. You know, I fed that particular demand of what the body was asking for. So I'm gonna go back to this bar over here. I'm not done. I'm gonna hit the biceps again. Then I'm gonna work my way back over to the shoulders. You know, as you see, I'm pacing myself and all that. You know what I mean? I do a lot of explosive workouts and things of that nature. You know, I just like to take my time on these type of routines and, just get busy in terms of, a nice gradual pace, but yet very effective. Let me bring this up. That flex going. Let's get it though. Enough of that. Again, I like that side view. We're hitting those biceps again. It's money. Let's go back to these shoulders. I don't care if you gotta hang from that bar. Stay active. Hustle. Bodybuilding with body weight workout. It's excellent. Nice set right there. Nice set. So then now, I'll make my way back to the Australian pull-ups. Like I said, the body responded according. Enough of that, let's get it. Then we come back to the commandos. And then we go get those push-ups off the knuckles. Again. I owe 4 more. Bring that count up to 30. It's a good set. Push-ups got the chest. Nice. So let's hit them shoulders again. feel that core activation. When I hit those shoulders like that, you feel that in your core. And as you should, because your core, again, that's a main stabilizer of your body. I mean, that's the rudder of your body, if you will, that core. So, you know, when you doing those type of exercises, such as the shoulders off of that bar, you know, your core is a great factor in stabilizing your body to perform the movement. Yeah, feel that in my core a great deal. Nice, nice, nice. Like I said, I got to start doing those more often. You know, it's a lot that I'm well aware of, you know, and I just periodically incorporate in the routine, but I got to do this more often with, especially those shoulders, you know? Yeah. So let's go back to the underhand, push-ups. I'm really digging those. So let's get it. Let me bring this down a tad. Bodybuilding with bodyweight exercises, y'all. Just want to make sure that angle right. That was a nice set. Again, I feel that in my upper region. Even though this bar, like when you go to incline, and I say incline because the higher the bar, that would be an incline in terms of your body being upward, right? So, I feel that in that upper region. Feel the biceps. Yeah. Great response. So, let's do those again. Why not? Let's get another set of those. Just want to make sure my angle is good, y'all. Y'all know I gotta make sure. That was nice. It was nice. And then let's make our way to these commandos again. That was one of the better sets of the commandos that I've done on this video thus far. Great vascular. That's from all that cardio, all the plyometrics. Like I be saying, you want your blood flow to circulate through your body like Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? Your veins, your vascular, that's the pipeline to your tissue, to your organs, to your muscles. You know, we gotta envision what a healthy inside looks like, you know? Just like when I was breaking it down, when I do these exercises, I'm not just focused on the target muscle at that time. I'm in a 3D, I'm envisioning everything that is involved in terms of how it looks and things of that nature. Even though I can't see it, I still have a vision of a 3D outlook of my frame when I'm doing these workouts. And that's another part of sculpting your body. Knowing that everything is getting some form of participation to the development in your gains. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go hit these biceps again, you hear me? Get right back on that ball over there. You know? And we're gonna come to a close after that. Not just soon after. Let me get a few more sets. I've been on here for a little minute. And we got more working out on the way, of course. Like I told you, if I can help it, I'm showing up every chance I get. Dig? So let's see how this set turned out compared to the initial sets I started in this video. Let me higher this up a little bit. I think the angle, yeah, there we go. I think that's better. Flexing, 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 flexing. So like I said, today it was a good day. Tomorrow will be a greater day. But the work that put forth today is going to contribute to another day, a better day. Simple. Taking no action is the worst thing you could do. You can't count zeros. Yeah? Let's hit those push-ups off the knuckles again. Then we make our way back over there. It's a nice set. Better set with those. Moving right along. So what the body's asking for now is these close grips off the bench, the narrow. Let's get some of those again. Number 7. To let my body regroup. Number 7. Hit these shoulders again. Let's get it. So, I'm gonna finish getting this money off camera. Another great demonstration. Bodybuilding with body weight workout. And bodybuilding to me is not just in the category of lifting weights. Bodybuilding is building yourself up in various aspects. Now, of course, bodybuilding is more geared toward developing muscle, building muscle, growing muscle, same thing. But you can also build tremendous amount of muscle with calisthenics, body weight workout. With that being said, before I close out, I want to say this, right? When we doing these workouts, envision your entire involvement with whatever you're doing in terms of the actual exercise in a 3D outlook, even though you can't see the perimeter of your entire body. Of course, we don't have eyes in the back of our heads. But take into account everything that's involved to assist and to again, assist in that particular body part, muscle group that you're targeting. It's not that complicated. But it's more than just having one focus. With that being said, I'll catch you on the next go around, you heard? Peace.